Michael. What is it?
I'll wait outside in the hall.
It's okay. He's gone now. It's all right. Okay. All right. What is going on?
Go.
What just happened? Okay. I will do what you want me to. I will go. For now, but I will be back, okay?
Dixie, I know the look on that face, okay? That's fear. He was hurt, and he was hurt real bad. And there was nothing he could do about it. And that kind of fear doesn't go away. It just keeps coming back and back. And he doesn't trust anybody.
He was terrified of you. I think maybe something that you said, something...
No, I remind him of someone or something from his past, okay? Something that... Fear, okay? That hurt is as fresh now as it was then. Dixie, I think this guy's an abuse survivor.
Child abuse.
Yeah, it all fits. If you move, they'll find you. What if they...
Are the people who abused him, who abandoned him? I'm going back in.
All right, I'll wait for you here.
Thanks. Thanks, Edmund.
I'll be here.
Hey! Told you I'd be back. Sorry about Edmund. He was just trying to help. And I thought maybe if we could just... No more questions. Okay? Would it be all right if I just sort of sat here with you for a little while? How is he?
Resting. There's no change. Opal's still with him. I think it does them both some good.
Swell.
Tad, I know what you were trying to do, and I'm sorry I could not back you up. I am a firm believer of positive thinking. I can't help it. I've seen the effects too often.
Yeah, well, cheer up. The worst is yet to come.
I thought you should know that Mr. Cortlandt is asking for Dixie. I promised him that I would find Dixie for him.
Dixie doesn't know about Palmer?
Not yet.
By all means, find her and tell her, please. You okay with this?
Of course I'm okay. I mean, Dixie is Palmer's niece. She should be here. I'm just surprised that, Opal didn't say something to her, that's all.
Well, Opal's not exactly firing on all cylinders right now.
Listen, you should make her rest or go home. Take care of herself soon, all right? I'm going to leave because I have to check in on Jamie and Peter, so you'll call me if you need me?
You don't have to ask twice. And give Jamie a squeeze from me, okay?
Yeah. Take care of your mother. Take care of yourself. Okay. The closed door always makes me feel funny, too. I like things open. Sometimes you can get into trouble with things that way, but, that's another story. Glad to see you're feeling better.
How's your boy?
Well, isn't that lovely of you to ask? That's funny. You should mention I just got a whole roll of film developed. You can see for yourself. Don't you just love mothers, who show you all sorts of pictures, and half of them are horrible. I'll weed out the bad ones. This is a good one. This is Junior with his new basketball. Oh, here's one of his friends, Robbie and Patrick, see? That's Robbie, that's Patrick.
And there's a marvelous one of my thumb. And sorry, there's one of the ceiling. Lovely. And, oh, here's one of, he had got a great big Easter basket. And here is one on his new bike. It's a two-wheeler with handbrakes. He's crazy about it, up and down the street. Sometimes he goes so fast, I get scared.
Cannot run a car on a bike.
What was that?
Keep him close. It's not safe for children.
I was showing him these pictures. And when I got to the one of Junior riding his new bike, you should have seen his reaction. He said you can't outrun a car on a bike. And then he told me to keep Junior close to home. He said it's not safe for children. And then he asked to keep one of the pictures.
The bike picture?
Whatever happened to this Michael when he was a kid must have been some sort of experience being chased by a car
On a bike? Dixie, wait a minute.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Who is the one other person that we know of who had a traumatic experience on a bike?
Dixie, I'm glad I found you.
Oh, hi, Gloria. What's wrong?
Afraid I have some bad news. Your uncle was admitted to CCU last night.
Uncle Palmer?
Yes, he's had a heart attack.
A real one?
It's pretty serious. Yeah, I'm sorry.
How's Opal?
She's fine. She's with him. As a matter of fact, he's asking for you.
Oh, my God.
Look, I wish I could stay with you, but I'm needed to help out in ER, okay?
You okay?
Yeah.
Let's go.
And Edmund came racing because he saw you. This is unbelievable. What is your name? Who are you? What are you doing here?
You're his wife. Right? Mrs. Martin.
I'm so sorry.
Dixie, I'm sorry about Palmer. If there's anything at all that I can do, anything you need,
I don't need anything from you.
I'm just trying to help.
No, that's fine. I understand that. So get the hell out. What is your problem? You asked me what you can do for me, and I told you, you can leave.
Now, Dixie.
I really just don't want to see you.
Dixie, now you just hold on here. I know that you're upset, but you can't talk to my boy like that. after he saved Palmer's life.
It's okay, Mom. I'm
No,
going.
Ted is the only reason that your uncle's still with us.
I'll be outside.
No, you just stay right there. This isn't your
Mama,
fault, Ted.
I'll come back after things have calmed down.
No, wait.
I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't know what I am, but when I heard about Uncle Palmer,
It's all right. Dixie, I know how it is.
I don't mean to take it out on you.
It's okay. It's okay.
I don't even know what's going on. I mean, Gloria told me about the heart attack. Is it serious?
Yeah, he didn't have his pills with him, and he was alone for quite a while. Tad came home and found him there on the floor, gave him CPR, and brought him back to life.
He was at your house?
Well, he came over to see Peter and to ask me to... No, he was alone for so long.
Palmer's with Joe right now. They're expecting some results of some tests back soon.
I gotta tell you, I have to.
Tell me what?
I'm just so ashamed.
Opal was with Palmer when it happened. She thought he was faking it, so she took Peter and left. He had faked an attack at my wedding reception.
Yeah, I heard about it.
Well, she thought it was a repeat performance.
But I should have known better. I never should have left
You did
him.
exactly what I would have done. Listen, when I walked in, I sat there screaming at him to get up off the carpet and get out of my house.
Yeah, but you didn't walk away.
Because he was in my house, believe me. If Brooke hadn't been with me, I would have picked him up bodily and thrown him out in the driveway before I knew something was wrong with him.
Well, Dixie, I don't blame you if...
It wasn't your fault.
Well, it was. I mean, and nobody could blame me more than I blame myself.
Look, we've been through this, up and down, backwards and forwards. Dixie knows it wasn't your fault. She knows you'd never do anything to hurt Palmer.
Of course I know that. Of course I know that.
Everything's just so mixed up. I feel like my life doesn't have any gravity.
I know. Look, we'll just stand here and we'll hold on to each other and everything will be just fine.
Edmund, you found him? Some homecoming.
Did you get the cardiac enzyme back yet?
Yes. You know the word?
Yeah. I know it's how you determine the level of muscle damage in the heart. Muscle damage triggers some kind of repair enzyme, and the higher the levels, the more likely it is that the damage is irreversible.
I'm impressed.
Don't be. I went through it with Nola. Hers were sky high. How are Palmer's?
Yes, I am. I'm Tad's wife. And you are? Well, you know who I am, so why don't you...
Michael Williams.
No middle name? That was just a little joke. Well, if you know who I am, then you must know why people are so stunned when they see you. I mean, you know about the similarity, don't you? Do you know why? Are you related?
No.
You know, you seem to have the advantage over me, Mr. Williams. You know who I am, and you know who Tad is, and we don't know anything about you except your name. When did you get to Pine Valley? Are you looking for Tad? Do you know Edmund Grey? Did you send him to the wedding?
No.
Look, you know, this is not just idle curiosity here. This resemblance is mere image. Why, in the realm of all possibilities, would you show up suddenly? A dead ringer for the man that I just married. This is not a coincidence, is it? You know Tad's mother, you know about her, you know about Tad's wife, you know about Edmund, you know about Dixie. You are the one It's you. Dixie thought she was bringing Tad to the hospital, that Tad was sick. You know, this silent act, it's rude, if nothing else. Why don't you share just a little bit?
Dixie.
Dixie? What about Dixie? How did Dixie save you? Do you know who that is? Well, having a conversation with you is pretty much like talking to yourself.
Ted never shuts up.
Sometimes that's true.
He never knows when to stop talking. Real smart with words.
That's a pretty good description.
They're just words.
How do you know about Tad? Did Dixie tell you?
Words don't always have a lot to do with the truth, do they?
I'll remember to tell Tad that. I'll be back.